Hey travelers! Another day, another cruise update. Imagine strolling across the upper decks of one of the largest cruise ships in the world, the Symphony of the Seas, soaking in the ocean views when suddenly you hear a loud crack. A glass panel part of the safety barrier near the ship's popular zip line shatters, leaving a gaping and dangerous opening just steps from where guests are walking. This wasn't a freak accident in isolation. Just weeks earlier, the same ship had another glass panel incident, sparking concern among passengers and raising serious questions about onboard safety. In today's video, we're breaking down exactly what happened on Symphony of the Seas, what Royal Caribbean has said so far, and whether this is just bad luck or a sign of a bigger maintenance problem. Because when you're hundreds of miles from land, a small piece of broken glass can quickly become a big deal. The latest glass panel failure happened while Symphony of the Seas was docked at the Caribbean port. Guests reported hearing a sharp cracking sound from the top deck, near the zipline area that spans the open-air boardwalk neighborhood below. Onlookers said they saw shards of tempered glass falling onto the deck, prompting crew to immediately clear the area and block off access with caution tape. Fortunately, no guests were injured this time, a fact that many are calling lucky, considering how busy the space can be during the day. Royal Caribbean staff quickly removed the damaged panel and conducted a safety check of the surrounding glass sections. According to passenger accounts, crew members were inspecting adjacent panels within minutes of the break to make sure the rest were secure. What makes this incident even more concerning is that it's not the first. Earlier this year, another glass panel reportedly cracked in a different location on the same ship. That event also happened without injuries, but when safety barriers start failing more than once in a short period, passengers naturally start asking questions. Was this just a manufacturing defect? Is the ship's environment constant sun, saltwater spray, and wind weakening the panels faster than expected? Or is there an underlying installation or maintenance issue that needs urgent attention? Royal Caribbean has not yet released a detailed explanation, but stated that guest safety is always the top priority and that they are reviewing the cause to prevent any recurrence. On mega ships like Symphony of the Seas, glass panels are more than just a design choice, they're a critical safety feature. They provide wind protection, keep passengers from accidentally falling over railings, and enhance the open deck experience by offering unobstructed ocean views. The panels are usually made from tempered or laminated glass, designed to withstand high winds, impacts, and constant exposure to salt water. When they fail, it's a rare occurrence, but one that raises legitimate safety concerns. Tempered glass, while strong, is designed to break into small, less harmful pieces when it fails. This reduces the risk of severe cuts, but doesn't eliminate danger entirely, especially if shards fall onto crowded walkways or public spaces below. In this case, the broken panel was located near the zip line, a spot where guests may already be moving quickly or distracted by the thrill of the ride. If someone had been standing below and the glass broke, even small fragments could have caused injuries. These panels are supposed to be inspected regularly as part of a ship's routine safety checks. Repeated failures suggest either that inspections aren't catching early warning signs, or that environmental conditions are degrading the panels faster than anticipated. The cruise industry relies heavily on guest confidence. Even one visible safety lapse like a broken panel can dent that confidence, especially if passengers perceive a pattern. News of the broken glass panel spread quickly thanks to passenger photos and videos making their way onto social media within hours. In the images, crew members are seen wearing gloves, carefully removing loose glass pieces and securing the area with warning signs. Comments from passengers ranged from relief, glad no one was hurt, to concern, 2 incidents in a few months. That's not a coincidence. Others pointed out that Symphony of the Seas sails in warm, humid climates, where materials endure constant stress from expansion, contraction, and salt corrosion. The repeat nature of these incidents has sparked speculation about whether this is unique to Symphony of the Seas or part of a broader issue on Oasis-class ships. Some cruisers have even said they'll avoid certain areas of the deck until Royal Caribbean releases a clear statement on the cause and fix. When safety stories go viral, especially on platforms like TikTok and Instagram, they tend to influence perception quickly. And with cruise lines competing fiercely for bookings, public trust is everything. Cruise lines like Royal Caribbean follow strict safety guidelines for structural components like glass barriers. These include daily visual inspections by deck crew, scheduled deep inspections where panels are tested for cracks, chips, or weakened seals, immediate replacement of any panel showing damage. However, glass is a material that can fail suddenly, especially especially under extreme weather changes or if there's an undetected flaw from manufacturing. Some experts suggest cruise lines could adopt more frequent ultrasonic testing to detect microfractures invisible to the naked eye. Others propose switching to laminated glass in high-traffic areas, which is less likely to shatter completely even when cracked. Royal Caribbean's swift response in both incidents shows the crew is trained to handle emergencies quickly. The real question is whether changes will be made to prevent a third occurrence, because 2 in a row already has passengers paying attention. If you were on Symphony of the Seas and saw a glass panel break near you, would you A. Stay calm, trust the crew, and continue your day? B. Avoid that area for the rest of the cruise? C. Report it immediately and ask for an explanation. Comment below with A, B, or C, and tell us why. I'll share some of your responses in an upcoming video. While no one was hurt in this latest Symphony of the Seas glass incident, it's a reminder that even small structural components play a huge role in safety at sea. The fact that this is the second incident of its kind on the same ship in a short period makes it more than just bad luck. It's a pattern worth investigating. Royal Caribbean now faces the challenge of not only fixing the immediate issue but also restoring full passenger confidence. In an era where cruise news travels fast online, how they communicate about this will matter almost as much as what they do behind the scenes. For cruisers, it's a nudge to stay aware of your surroundings. Even on the most luxurious ships, safety is a shared responsibility. Because at sea, a small crack can quickly become a big story.